Do you think you know what final expense insurance is? Well, by the end of this video, you're going to know who is it for, what types of final expense insurance are, and why is it important.
My name is Amber.
And my name is Alejandra, and we are the founders of Legacy Ladies. If you want the best advice in how to grow your legacy and how to protect it, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell below so you can get notified when we post new videos.
So what is final expense insurance? It is a small version of life insurance, except for no prodding, testing, no medical records. It's just some easy questions that you can answer, usually between 5-15 questions. And the death benefit is actually smaller too, so the premiums are much more affordable. People get these policies to, one, cover funeral expenses, also cremation if that's what you choose. But there's other expenses that people don't actually think about. That's going to be credit card bills left behind, any medical bills that are left behind. Everyone likes to think that they're going to go out in their sleep and there's going to be no bumps along the way, but that's actually rarely the case. So just those little bills that you guys don't necessarily think about, and it's just there to protect your family in a time that they're already going to be grieving. So there are three main types of final expense insurance. First one is simplified issue whole life, and that is kind of how it sounds, simplified issue. So just a couple health questions and you get approved and you're ready to go and it lasts your whole life. Then there's graded whole life or guaranteed issue. That's the one you see a lot of the commercials about. 0 health questions. It's exactly what it is. So you have 0 health questions, but keep in mind, there's a reason you have 0 health questions, and we'll cover that in a later video also. So again, 0 health questions for people who have had health issues, possibly been denied in the past, and it lasts your whole life. The last one is single premium whole life, and it's exactly how it sounds. This is for someone who has money that they've set aside specifically for funeral costs or just passing more money along to their heirs. You make one single premium payment and you don't have to worry about it again. It instantly, overnight, turns it into more money.
Stay posted for the next videos that we are going to dive deep into each type of final expense insurance. Also, leave a comment if you currently have final expense insurance and any questions that you have about them so we can answer them in the next videos.
These policies are generally designed for people who are between the ages of 45 and 85. It really depends on the state that you're in, the company that you choose to work with. Each one's going to have their own specific type of people that they would like to work with. And a lot of times people get these policies, again, yes, for funeral expenses and for any other bills that are left behind, but a lot of times they actually also leave this money behind, or a portion of it, to charities, to churches, things that they have been donating their money to this whole time, but they will no longer be able to. So that's just another reason that people might possibly get this. I personally have kind of a deep connection to why someone should get final expense insurance. In 2017, 8 people in my family passed away, just one right after the other. Started in January, ended in December. So it was not a great year for my family. And because of that, we all have insurance now, just specifically for funeral costs. So what happened is my aunt, we thought that she was all healthy and she was a great, vibrant lady, and she passed away unexpectedly. We were not thinking that she was going to pass away. She didn't have any signs of any sickness or anything like that. So she passed away without a will and without any final expense insurance or life insurance. So everything that she owned went into probate, and when your assets go into probate, that means that they're completely frozen. You cannot access them. No one can. So my family, we were the only ones who were able to take care of her house, the bills that kept coming in, because your assets freeze, but your bills don't. So they keep coming in until you can prove that the person has passed away. And so my dad really viewed my aunt as kind of a second mother. She did a really good job on helping raise my dad. Sorry. So while my dad was just trying to deal with the fact that he lost his sister / second mom, he was also hit with the financial obligations and burdens that came from my aunt unfortunately being unprepared. So I truly think that this is a great way to protect your family, protect your loved ones from even greater loss than just yourself, because losing someone is enough. So it's my little PSA.
Thanks for sharing, Amber. I know this is not easy, and it's not an easy subject for a lot of people. Final expense is it's a very hard subject. So we hope that you learned a little bit about final expense. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share with a friend. Also, protect yourself by protecting your legacy.